My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Daud, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Daud, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Daud is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Daud has to be there. Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Daud taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now. Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now. So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason. Is this what you would have looked like, my sweet Deirdre? I would have died soon after you, if it hadn't been for Daud. I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Daud. Somewhere. Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then, but not me. Daud's had the mark of the outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing. This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the Dreadful Whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far. What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But an ugly and big, still friend. She fed us in lean times, tossed us grains and crumbs. While voices came, metal flashed, warm blood, floods on the floor. Our first feast.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
saw our orders. Captain says to find out what the eyeless gang's doing inside the embark.
Yeah, I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
I've heard a few things about the eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
Something fishy happening in there. Strange people.
Old Duff's hawking a new bone charm tonight. Says it stirs up your vitals. Gets the juices flowing through your veins, keeps your head clear for the fight. Reckon I should get one?
No, no, no! Don't waste coin on Duff's whalebone gewgaws. They don't do squat. Want your vitals stirred? Get some scarlet nightshade ointment. Rub it on your chest before the match. You'll see.
Scarlet nightshade? I tried black nightshade elixir once.
Do I know you? No, of course I don't. It's locked. That area's private, get it? But I can let you in for, say, 100 coin.
Outsider's eyes. Daud. They're making him fight. I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm. Blood flies are disgusting this year. And what's next? It's enough to make a man crazy.
I've been here for years, and I ain't never seen anyone like the brute. He's freaky.
This thing must be keeping Daud's power suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
When you get in there, up your agility right off and swing a hard left jab.
You're fighting the
The black magic brute? That's the best they could come up with?
Swim through hagfish waters instead. It's a less painful death.
Well, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a Bottle Street runner. And for less coin than I'll make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
All their teeth fell out overnight.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Grind them into a paste under a full moon, and you can use it to harden the bones in your hands.
And where am I supposed to catch the rats to make the liquor? If I'm
Only
always
at
making
the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for eyeless members.
Intruder! Kill her!
Kill it! Oh my! Your little...
Daud!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Daud,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God? I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Daud can explain himself back on the Dreadful Whale.
Around it. Hand over your weapons. Aren't the streets feeling safer already?
Over there! In the stair!
Damn it! Revenge!
I've got you.
Hey! Who is
Here! Looking...
When I first caught sight of Daud, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billie Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you... Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Daud?
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now. And he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit. And left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles. Tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless. And where they keep that knife. They're powerful people. Wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names. But they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest Daud.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you. Be careful of your arm and eye. You can't know what the outsider wants with you. And he's always watching. The outsider knows what will happen when he gives out his gifts. I don't think the black-eyed bastard cares. I saw cults trying to summon the outsider by drinking poisons or eating a blood ox while it's still alive. Most are either fools or liars. The Eyeless are different. I'm glad you found me when you did. I don't know how many more fights I had left in me. I'll never recover from the months I spent in that pit. The Eyeless leaders never came to the boxing club. It was just the thugs and the would-be witches who wanted to see me fight. I don't know how they got a hold of something as powerful as the knife that murdered the outsider. But we can skin them of all their secrets. When you find the Eyeless leaders, do what you want with them. The world won't care whether they live or die. When you know where they keep the knife, come back here. We can plan our next move. How long have you had this cot? It smells like sweat. Stale liquor. Go, Billy. I need to rest.
All our lives, the Abbey of the Everyman tells us to hate him.
For once, they're right.
So are we working for the Abbey now?
They'd kill us as soon as him if they had the chance. No. The Abbey doesn't want our help. And we don't need it.
This was the tattoo on all the thugs from the boxing club. It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you find that? I haven't seen that face in years.
They sprung up everywhere a few months after I left Dunwall.
And you kept it all this time. I'd be more careful of nostalgia if I were you.
Those tattoos the eyeless get all come from the Red Camellia. I need to take a look at their client list. That's not possible. My arm, my eye. It's just like the dreams.
Spreading through all the cracks, like seawater sinking an old ship.
This thing lets me see more than I should. Why give this to me? What has the outsider done to me?
Shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying.
That smell. What are they mixing these inks with? That must be the tattoo the eyeless leaders use. That's the same design Daud sketched out. The thugs who join the eyeless all get this tattoo. This must be where the eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch. Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name. Gods. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
I won't lie. That silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him tremendously more attractive.
Let me guess. She likes red camellias. I need to find that flower shop.
What's the holdup?
There's the flower shop. Ray's apartment must be above it.
No one says no to me. Not if they expect to be paid. That's for certain.
That's...
Outside beyond the quiet as the night, long like he opened his eyes, as black as a dream, trying to speak his only words, a scream.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
A secret knock? Really?
Interest you in a
Be
game
on
of
your way.
cards.
Now.
She can help.
Guards!
Damn it. I need to pee.
Huh? Think something.
So he says. Nothing here. Let's have a look around. I'll be damned!
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Can't stand my own stench.
You and me now.
I could have dismissed the sanguine infusion for opening my inner eyes. To hover in the gray space between
Sean
life
Young.
and death.
Normally I'd have to pay a fortune
Almost
to hear
daring
him
the
sing.
final step into the void.
But that's not why I'm here.
Who could remain unmoved? Who could Your curiosity will be your...
I wonder who'll sing at your funeral. Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't be too hard. Never been much of a singer. I hear this song everywhere. It's popular. Not this one. Only Sean Yun's voice can open this thing. The key to his safe is a song. That's different. This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
It's impossible to get good help these days. Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself.
No! Shit! See, one of us is down! Someone protect me! Hell! No! I need assistance! Someone's been attacked!
Calibron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacoby a visit.
In here? Not good. Better tell Captain Lowry.
All these black market things do is make work for me.
I hope it's not a rat. No, no, no!
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir.
Who's she to say I didn't deserve the promotion?
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... no, that's not it.
Void for all I care.
Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the... Feeling. Graving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? I should give him my house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. This one's filthy. Regraving. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. Wait. I think I have it. Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave... What's going on?
Where did you disappear to?
No! No! You shouldn't have done that!
Tell the outsider. I'm coming.
What happened here? Next time. Huh? Where did you go?
What? I'll break your face! Will they get away so easy?
My order!
You don't stand a chance!
Keep your defense up!
It's you and me!
That must be the knife. Daud was right. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key. A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Daud. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will. this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
It's time. Soon, you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then, it can unmake him.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Daud. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me. The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse. After hours, it should just be night guards, a handful of accountants, and Dolores Michaels herself. When you have the knife, find out where the eyeless make their headquarters. That will bring you one step closer to the outsider's throat. I won't see what the world becomes when the outsider dies. It's strange to see you change like this, but I know you're still my Billy. And I trust you. When you have the knife, you have to find a way to reach the void. I'm sure the eyeless know. When you find the outsider in the void, end him. The world will be better off without that black-eyed bastard giving out his magic to the lucky few. They say cursed spirits wander the void. I've wandered this world long enough. Leave me, Billy. I can't do anything for you. Go. You know the knife is in the bank vault.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
I've never seen Daud so weak. I might never see him again.
Are encouraged to regularly attend. Services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the overseers is integral to our life and society. Boatmen's suspicious targets or the artifice of the government should be reported to the Abbey of Everyman. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our right.
Bloodflies never stay caged for long. Serves right. Maybe I should pay Teresia a visit.
By the outsider.
The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacoby murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that. All my father's belongings will be sold at auction today. That crooked bank took everything we had.
I can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
It made him tremendously more attractive.
You bet.
The minimum bid is fixed at 280 coins. Our final lot on the block today comes from the Cienfuegos pharmacy. That's right, the entire store inventory. You'll get everything from syringes to poppy tincture with plenty of useful items in between. And, ladies and gentlemen, look at this magnificent original painting signed by Eleuterio Cienfuegos himself. Who knew that our late, lamented pharmacist had so many talents? Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good. I have a bid of 280 over there. Do I hear more? 280 going once. 280 going twice. 300. I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going once. 320. 320 for an entire estate, lock, stock, and poppy.
Bid here.
340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. Do I hear 360?
I'll bid more.
360. 360 from the discerning lady. I have 380. How about an even 400? Do I hear 400? Aha! 400 over there. You know a bargain when you see it. 400 for this entire estate lot. Who bids 420? 400 going once, 400 going twice. Sold for 400 coins.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding today, ladies and gents. But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt.
You feel a special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
Here for the auction? Please, have a seat. The next bidding will begin shortly.
Well, I know what I'm bidding on. When is this auction going to resume anyway?
Somebody's down.
Good evening, Michael's Deposit and Loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal. Easy. Now for the difficult part. I need to stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise. I should be able to open some doors from here. Must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room the vault into two places. I need to find a way to move that one way or another.
Come back here!
Attention, guards! Our Clockwork Sentinel has detected a threat. Please be vigilant.
Attention! Intruder in the vault atrium. All security personnel report to assigned stations. Stay armed and on guard.
Everywhere! Nothing!
You little shit!
What's going on here? Whoever did this must still be around.
I'm not impressed.
Another. You won't get away!
Thank you for visiting Michael's Bank. Have a habitable day.
Hey, wake up, up. I need you to let me in.
Outsider's eyes. You caught me sleeping on the job. He'd make me run the shock alarm. May I have the code, please?
Oh, I need to find...
At least I'm not the only one screwing up today. Check Chief Pena. He's in the archives running an inspection. Just tell him about my lapse of attention.
Does the void really look like that? This is what I needed. Requesting entry to the security office. Code B, code 5D.
They didn't forget that.
Welcome to Michael's Bank. We value your patronage. Please verify your client registration or face lethal consequences. Our clockwork sentinels represent a single aspect of Michael's Bank. Without its head, our clockwork sentinel can't discern a clockwork sentinel is shutting down now.
Why is the vault moving? What's going on?
Everything's fine. Just testing the mechanism.
That wasn't scheduled. Nobody tells me anything. All right.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores. All that security, and I still got to you, Dolores.
Someone protect me!
Attention! Intruder in the director's office. All security personnel, protect Director Michaels.
Dolores Michaels likes to keep all her secrets where she can see them. Good. I have the vault key. What else is she? They know a way into the void. Cienfuegos sent Isla's documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step. They won't know it's missing until it's too late. 2 blocks. This has to be the one.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Daud spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, they've cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another? We are all mauled by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself inside you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the place where the world has broken against the void. I know this den where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry the knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in my broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Daud. Is he real? Is he on? I have the knife. I need to get back to the dreadful whale. I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Daud, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Daud wanted. And if he's got to wander the void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Daud. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Daud is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart. I'll finish what you started, Daud.
A fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry, We noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's nothing I can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Bizarre cures for impotence? I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
Sister Rosewind is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
We need to prepare the carriage for the roving vice overseer. He travels to Calero, then Dunwall on Abbey business later today.
Ah, his mission here must be concluded then. For such an urgent task, he made short work of it.
So...
Have you searched this one's corpse?
Not yet. Brother Cardozo will want to examine it personally. Her death will serve the Abbey better than her wicked life ever could.
Very true, brother. We must send someone to inspect that vent. We don't want another desperate rat creeping through the pipes.
Have you ever encountered one of our blind sisters before, Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once before, during the Feast of Painted Kettles by the end of Dunwall's rat plague.
No, I have not. This is the first time. If I may ask, brother, why are they here with us? Surely we can manage these heretics ourselves.
Sister Rosewind personally called for an investigation into this place, and in her wisdom brought our sisters to aid in this mission. Remember, brother, their visions see beyond what you or I may understand in the present. Their prophecies guide the Abbey, and their pronouncements guide you.
This time I'll get you!
Definitely are. This her chosen path.
Someone there. Hello? Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to Disgraceful. The roots of heresy run rampant and deep here. The High Overseer will want a thorough inventory of every profane item.
Belladonna drops, pots of rouge, tricks to entice the wandering gaze.
What happened here? By the strictures!
I will find you, I swear.
Is there someone...
Uncovered here. I hope we can return to our chapel soon.
Focus on the task at hand, sister. Ours is important work. We all bear the burden of the Abbey's future. That can't be! Brother Cardoza, Sister Rosewyn requests your presence on the terrace. It's about the Heretic Archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewyn I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first, before this creature's flesh...
What's that?
This is what I needed. There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the Silvergraph plate with me. There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Daud's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through, and that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Daud talking about the Void. A fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the Void, but tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed. This is the place, Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Here, the Void is closest to the surface of reality, breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the Abbey of the Everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again. You know, I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place, their minds snared up with terrible secrets, keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the Void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place. If you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Daud wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billie Lurk.
Where is everyone? I hate this place already.
Calm yourself, Hunter. You had that coming and you know it. How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets? Seek no solace in mundane things, cast aside distractions. Your little pets were distracting your gaze from the void.
Where's the harm? I was just feeding the rats and talking to them, like the lonely rat boy from the stories.
We're not in a story. The void needs you.
I don't want to go to the void anymore. I've seen what happens. The stone grips more than your body. It takes over your mind and heart.
This is our purpose, Antero. This is why we're here. Don't fight the influence of the endless and empty.
I don't want to. I'm scared. I don't want to become like them.
Don't worry, you won't.
Why do they look like that? What goes on here?
I saw you hastened from the library yesterday. You communed with the Eye. Tell me how you feel. For my studies.
Yes. I stared into its core. It recognized me. It yearns as I yearn. Under its gaze, I sank beneath the surface of these waters. I walked the path of the envisioned and witnessed the churning of the void in the flesh. Oh, I still feel the Eye's presence in my mind.
Yes, yes. The dead see with such depth. The Eye of the dead god sees all our desires.
One day we too shall see the truth. I know it.
It's not wise to quarrel with us. Show yourself. I'm not done. Some aren't ready to shed their attachments. I remember one man, some aristocrat from Dunwall, was granted permission to join us here. The fool brought his prize hound, as if he could keep it in the mine, as if we don't have enough vermin.
What happened to it?
We had him kill it. Drove a knife through its eye.
He sleeps in
Then we killed him.
Wrapped in the black, in the
Because
cold,
he wept.
wrapped in forever.
Someone's shooting at us! I'll kill you for that! Hey! Who are you? Stop! Kill her! Very impressive. Hear that? Now! Here you are! You don't deserve the gift of magic!
Indeed, we are truly fortunate to experience the passage of Envision twice in one day.
I read that Envisioned can't communicate with us anymore. Can they see us? Or can they only see what's in the void?
In Witness by Stone, Nozaku posits that Envisioned can see us, but choose not to speak. They have loftier matters to ponder when they walk the void.
One day, if I'm lucky enough to hear the call and become envisioned, I'll still acknowledge eyeless like us.
So you say, but they never do.
Malchiodi and I used to have long discussions on ancient translation and linguistics. It's a pity, really. He was a true scholar.
I wouldn't praise him too loudly. He violated the highest commandments of our society. The ritual hold is forbidden to us, as you well know.
I understand his punishment. He had to die, I don't dispute that. But his work...
There are things that even those such as we were never meant to gaze upon. Remember that.
I'm going to have a look around. There's no use running!
Forbidden. Could be worth looking into.
Companions, guardians of the ritual hold. All of you have appointed yourselves to a better existence, lifting up from the muck and the dank warrens of the ignorant, of society. You see the world for what it is, discontent with illusions. Only you see the truth. Let us remember why we are here, and the importance of our work. Thousands of years ago, we took a wretch from the streets, beaten and discarded, and blowing upon the embers we found there, we set alight the fires of divinity at the very heart of the void. We created the outsider himself, fellow seekers. A face instead of the endless dark. Black eyes rather than that malevolent emptiness that came before. A voice speaking to select few, over which otherwise would be the howling of forever, of nothing without end. And now he sleeps in the ritual hold, held in the crushing grip of the void itself. And he will sleep forever, fellow seekers, for that is our charge. For without the outsider, the void would hunger and roil, and the world itself would shudder.
We see what's real. We see what's beyond.
Someone's shooting at us!
Outsider's bones! What's going on?
Sometimes I wish I had never felt the draw to study.
No! Are you hurt? No! You'll pay for his death! May you find your way.
What do you want?
What? No! No!
She is seen through dark waters. Soon, she will see obscure.
No. Have you read the third book of Las Bernard's seminars? Surely you must. It's essential. The Envisioned broke apart the gate to the ritual hold to maintain the order of our existence. And the pieces exist outside.
No!
Where did you disappear to? You'll have to be much more specific than that.
Inside the ritual hold, meeting the...
I thought that...
The eye of the dead god. It's watching me. It's been a part of me since this all started. It's cold. Dead. But it still sees. I can see everything. The void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea. Combination to his safe might have something to do with those strange symbols. Is that the mark of the outsider? This one was obsessed like all the rest. What did he find out?
The topography of the void is dependent upon reality to supply the base material for it to mirror. However, there is one place that has no referent to our world. Though I know the void sees into our hearts, my fellows call it the ritual hold. Some say it is a cradle, others say a tomb. The outsider himself resides there. To even approach the gate to that place is sacrilege. And even the void itself keeps it shut to living eyes. Truly, the ritual hold exists outside of time and my own. It would be as futile as it is for Ism to enter. These are thoughts for another time. My research into this ancient alphabet continues. Some remnants of their phonemic qualities are preserved in our oldest writers. The language possesses an unusual amount of diphthongs, reliant on distinction in tone and pitch to convey meaning. These symbols know the very nature of the void runs through them, but is it a dead language, or the language of the dead? Perhaps that could be the title of my next monograph.
What? The mark is the outsider's name. And this says only spirits in the void can read it.
Potentiality.
Ow!
Take his note.
Hear that? The void hit.
This will be the last of all the old rituals. The age closes around us all like rows of black teeth.
How long has the outsider been drowning at the heart of the void? can feel it.
I hear their fingernails inside the walls. The void is stripping away.
Daud? Why are you here? What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Daud. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood and masks and blades raised. Billie Lurk. I even remember when you hated me. And now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy. Billie Lurk. You were the knife in my right hand. Until you were the knife in my back.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself. And you're not even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you? You said I had a choice. Well, I'm here to make it. I've seen what you wanted me to see, you black-eyed bastard. It doesn't change a thing. This is how it ends. This is how it always ends.
I see. There are no choices left. It's done. You've cut away the knot at the center. The rest will fall to pieces. The world will finally change.
The world might change, but we won't. Killers never change. What happened is what happened. Maybe it's not fair, but I can't think of much that is. I know the guilty never get what they deserve. I know the black-eyed bastard never did. But with that knife in his heart, I've evened the score. He died for the people twisted by his magic, the cults, witches, and killers. For all the madness and chaos they caused. For Daud, for me. And after all this, I'm still just a murderer. You don't deserve this. No one deserves this. I won't let the world turn on someone suffering. I found another way. The outsider lived and breathed once. He spent his days on the streets of some forgotten city. These cultists took everything away from him. Even his name. But I know what it is. His name is the Mark. Only the dead can read it. If we give that back to him, he'll be free. He'll live out the rest of his days as a man like any other.
The Mark? No. You're here to kill him. You can't ask me to do this, Billy. Not after everyone he's hurt. Not after everything we've done.
Why is he to blame for what we did? He gave us a way to fight back. He never lied to us about what we might become.
You know what I became. We looked down on Dunwall as if we owned it. As if we could drown it in blood. Wow. He knew we'd turn into monsters like him. He always knew. And this Billy, he can't do anything but harm.
I saw the cult who hurt him. He died once at their hands. Look at him. This wasn't his choice. He never asked for this power.
Then end it. Put him out of his misery if you pity him. It's a better future than anything that might wait for him out there.
But does he have to die? Years ago, I did something terrible to you. I didn't deserve to live. But you let me walk away. You gave me a chance. Let him live, Daud. Let him have the life he lost. Like you did for me.
When you left Dunwall, I hoped you could live a better life without me. That your future wouldn't be killing for coin until someone came to betray you. Forgiveness is a rare thing in this world, Billy. You're better than I was.
Daud.
Farewell, Billy. For the last time. I can taste blood in my mouth. I can hear Daud's voice in my ear. You have done something impossible.
We let you live. I can take you out of here.
These eyes were closed for centuries, and I saw everything. Bound here, I walked through the minds of generations. And now...
You're free. I can't take back what was done to you all those years ago. No more than I can take back what was done to me. But now you have a chance to be something new. To be something better. It must be strange knowing what you know. Seeing with old eyes all the secrets of the world. We've both seen the worst in people's hearts. But in the end, I gave Daud peace. And maybe you can find some too. There's so much doubt. But there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more, and with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.